Hi everyone. Okay. So you guys scored. Like you guys got something booked, a trip, some sort of a plan that you've been planning or making was successful. You could have put a lot of time and research into this thing and it feels like it worked out. You guys are very happy right now. You're like, yes. You're like something just worked out. You got really good news. We're gonna get some cards and see what this is, but you guys are in, because we have the Hierophant here twice as the first cards out of both of my decks. So you guys are just using your mind wisely. You guys are just, something worked out really well. This thing that you have been planning, looking forward to, this manifestation. Oh my goodness. You guys are just excited. You're like, yes, this thing that you've been calling in, but it feels like this is a physical thing that you've taken action towards, to creating or planning. And it feels like you just got the news that that it went through. This could be like a payment. He could have spent a lot of money towards something that you booked, or a trip that you're taking. This could have been on a whim as well. Even though you did put in research, this could have been you put in a lot of research within a very short period of time and you're just like, I'm just gonna do it, and then it worked out and you're excited about it. Okay, I just got a text about a retreat. So this could be like a retreat that you booked. You guys booked something and you're celebrating. You're like, I did it. It went through. You're like, my payment went through. We're going. Wherever you're going. You're just excited, and you could be going with somebody. Because I saw it as a group trip. Because right now I'm in a wellness retreat. And so I get we have a group chat going, all of the staff and I. So that could be something that you've been looking into, like a wellness center, a yoga retreat of some sort. But this definitely has something to do with money. You could have spent a lot of money on this, but you just decided to heck with it. You wanted to do it, so you did it. So there could be some sort of nervousness, or a little bit of should I be spending this much amount of money? That's how I'm feeling. You're like, should I have done that? That's a lot of money. You're like, was that a wise thing to do? But it was. Clearly it was, because this is going to be good for you. You're excited. Feels like it's going to get you out of your comfort zone. And if you're not doing it with a group of people or with somebody special, it feels like once you're there, you're going to make really strong connections. And that doesn't have to be romantic, although it could be. It just feels like you kind of aligning with your soul's purpose. It's just going to feel... It's gonna feel destined in a way, not to be too cheesy. It's gonna feel really good. Once you're there, you're gonna realize that this was the right decision. So if you are second guessing, you're like, God, that was all of my savings. It doesn't need to be that extreme. It's just, you're like, oh man, am I really spending that much money to do this? Yes, you are. Okay. And it's, dang, this is gonna feel really good. I don't know if you've been feeling kind of lost and you're taking this trip, this retreat, whatever this is, this break from work, whatever, this vacation, like, it's just, you're gonna feel like yourself again if that is what you are searching for by doing this. You're gonna find that like inner peace, that oneness, that wholeness. If that is what you are seeking right now, that's what you're gonna find. So don't stress out about like the money aspect or kind of overthinking. It just feels like if you had to sign like contracts or something, or if you had to renew your passport, it feels like you put in a lot of some sort of like, I want to say legality. Is that even a word? Is that even a word? Oh my gosh. I just heard, or in my head, I just thought like signing your life away. If this is a trip, if this is a trip where you're going on like excursions, or if you're going to a country that maybe requires certain vaccines or something like that, and you're kind of just like, this is a lot for me to be going through, but it's all going to be worth it. But there's just this energy of you being like, should I be doing this? You're like, is this a smart idea? Yes, it is. But it does. It feels like it just feels like you woke up one day and you're like, I'm doing it. You're like, I'm going. And you could have been researching this thing for a really long time, but it almost feels like you have just been talking about it and not actually taking action. But once there was just something in you that woke up one day and you're like, I'm doing it. It's booked. We're going. I'm going. I need this. I don't care anymore. You know, it's just like you're treating yourself. And that could be where the maybe guilt, it's like this feeling of guilt of you spending money, taking time off work, having to be away from your kids or your pets for an extended period of time, even if it's just like a week or 2 weeks. You just have this energy of being like, should I be doing this? And it's like, yes, you deserve this. You are allowed to spend your money on yourself. You are allowed to treat yourself. If you needed to hear that, there you go, you know? You're allowed to spend money on yourself. You're allowed to go on vacation and spend a little too much money and have a lot of fun. You're allowed to do that, okay? You're allowed to enjoy your life. You're allowed to enjoy your life. That's why we work. That's why we make money. So we can have fun sometimes. What's a life without a little bit of fun? Like, seriously. And once you actually do this thing, take this trip, this flight, once you arrive, you're going to realize that, because you're just going to feel really good. And it's going to feel good to relax. It's like you okay. Is this like a honeymoon? I don't want to make this all about love, because it doesn't need to be. I mean, this could be like a girl's trip. I'm totally seeing a girl's trip. But there's just a lot of like butterfly like energy, It's just you have like butterflies in your stomach. So that could just be you genuinely being excited about spending time with your friends. It doesn't feel like this is a solo trip. If this is a solo trip, you will definitely be meeting people, a special person. You'll definitely be making strong connections once you're there, because this is like a group type atmosphere or like a partnership, but I'm seeing multiple people. So this could just be you going to like a retreat, a fancy hotel or something, and you just meet like a good community, like a good group of people. But if this is more like a honeymoon type vacation or just honeymoon, or like your first official trip with somebody, like you're just feeling like giddy. You're feeling very excited about this. If that is the case, you could have maybe had to convince your partner to do this with you, to like spend this much amount of money. You could have been like, babe, come on. Like, it's going to be so much fun. There could have been some like persuading that you had been doing or somebody was doing to you. They're like, come on, we deserve this, you know. But this is going to be really fun. This is going to be really fun. You could be taking a lot of like beautiful photos. You're just going to feel very important. Not that you're not, you are, but you're going to feel it. You're going to just feel this could be quite luxurious, and maybe that's not something that you're used to, you know, like you're just not used to spending that much money on yourself, but you're going to feel like a princess. And even if this is like a budget trip, like you're going to feel fancy no matter where you are. You're going to feel fancy. You're going to treat yourself. You're going to take yourself out to nice dinners, and you're going to have like moonlit walks and fancy cocktails, and you're just going to feel really good. I just see you feeling like a celebrity, like a princess. In this, there's always that energy of, you know, you maybe feeling burnt out where you are right now. But I just feel this sense of like guilt. You're like, is it okay that I'm away for that long? And it's like, yes, yes. You are allowed to put yourself first. Yeah, it is like this feeling of guilt. It's like you're not used to spending money on yourself. You're not used to treating yourself. It just feels like you're used to taking care of everybody else. And now you finally get to go on this vacation, this trip. And suddenly it's going to be all about you. You know, what do you want? Where do you want to go? What do you want to eat? And it's just going to feel really good to put yourself first. To take yourself out, to make yourself feel good, to spend money on yourself, to feel pretty. You know, you could get dressed up every day and do your makeup and your hair and wear your pretty dress and go for a stroll on the beach, and you're just gonna like be in your full feminine energy, and it's just gonna feel really nice. It's gonna feel really nice. So get rid of that guilt that you might be feeling about spending too much money on yourself or whatever. Like that's what it's for. That's what it's for, okay? And as I said that, we got pretty resilient, okay? You're getting all dolled up. That's how I'm seeing this. The girl power. This could be a girl's trip. Okay, you're going to get all dolled up and you're going to feel pretty. And you're going to be taking a lot of photos and you're going to look really good. And you're going to enjoy getting attention from people. I see you, like everyone's going to be staring at you and you're going to feel like a celebrity just because that's how good you look. You're going to feel desired. If this is like, even if this is a girl's trip or a solo trip, I just see you being desired by people, by men, by women. They're just going to look at you and they're going to think that you're gorgeous and it's going to feel really good. Okay? So get over that feeling of thinking that you don't need to spend money on yourself and that you don't need to treat yourself because you deserve that. So enjoy this little trip. Whatever this is, have fun. Don't overthink it. Just have fun. You deserve this. Okay. Love you guys.